Hello and welcome back to another video on the Garner Collective YouTube channel. How's everyone doing today? In today's video we're looking at a very cool Aliexpress China application, and that is the USB programmable fan. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, check out the rest of the videos on the channel. There's a wide variety of gaming, money making to PayPal and other stuff, and let's get straight into today's video on this USB programmable fan. So when you get it in the post to your address, it comes with the fan itself, as you can see here now, which is an RGB fan that can be customized with any dialogue you want. You also get an installation disc, which is so small, isn't it? It's like a Nintendo GameCube disc. And I'll be taking it out of the packet now to show you how small it is. This is the actual size of the disc, which is the drivers for the application for the, there we go, LED fan editor. It has all the drivers you need for Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10 and Windows 11. So there's no need to worry about would it work on your PC. And you also as well get an instruction manual, which is in English, as you can see, and tells you how to install it. But the way when I was doing it on their instructions how to install it, it didn't work. There's a special way to do it, and we're going to do it together as a family at my laptop. So let's head over to my laptop in a second and show you how I got it to work, which I only received it yesterday. So let's head over now to the laptop, the Asus Star Strix 17 laptop, and get it all set up for you. Right, so we're at the laptop now. As you can see, all the RGB lights all over the keyboard, looking festive. And now I'm going to show you on the screen the actual seller I got this programmable fan from. So
studies available on Prolific.
So here you can see now, there's the fan itself, and it comes default with these four RGB lights: Happy Birthday, I Love You, Merry Christmas and Hot Summer. And these will come spin round in any direction you can program it as, either clockwise, anti-clockwise. You can have it to flash on the screen or disappear and reappear and so on. And you can customize every single letter of the alphabet in any color you want. And they do, as you can see, the heart symbol there, have symbols you can put in as well to give it a festive look. So I'm going to show you a bit more about it on the Aliexpress things before we actually show you how to set it up. I'll be putting this link in the description so you can see it yourself. On some of these, Aliexpress do sell two types of these fans. They sell the programmable one, where you can write any custom message you want, or they sell the clock one, which will display the clock on the actual fan itself. So let's open up the packaging right now and have a look how I went to set it up myself. So let's do that right now. As you can see on the back of the packaging, it's simple to understand. Simply plug in a USB port on your PC and turn it on, and you'll see the custom messages I just talked about a second ago display on the fan. But as well, I did mention that the drivers on the disc work, but the way they said how to do it in the instruction manual for the English people on Microsoft Word is wrong. So I'm going to tell you how I did it to get it to work. So first of all, we've now taken the fan from the packaging, and it looks twisted up, doesn't it? But don't worry, this is a stretchable cable, and I'm going to do that right now, stretch it out for you. So the cable is like a coil where it can bend into any shape you want. As you can see now, I'm bending it and it stays in place. It will not snap or become fragile. It's very, very good. And if you look at carefully on the actual fan itself, you will see a silver button here. That's your on-off switch. There, you can see it there. That's your on-off switch for the fan itself. And if you look carefully as well, you will see that one of the blades on the fan has like a gold strip in it, and if one is clear. The gold strip is actually what makes the words come up on the fan itself. So that's like the electrical part of the fan, which displays the writing you want to program into your fan. Alright then, so we've now plugged our RGB programmable fan into the USB slot like this. So we got the, straight away, we plugged it in to our USB port onto the laptop straight away, and this is where I need to tell you to ignore the instructions, because as you can see here now, it does say on the instructions that you need to put, what you do, you put this disk into your laptop or PC. You will then copy the entire folder on the disk onto your desktop. It then tells you please install the driver first. So what you do is you'll click onto the actual driver here now, and it will show you the driver folder, and it'll tell you to either do the setup, which I tried and didn't work for me, or the DRV setup, which didn't work for me as well, because it needs to look for an INF folder. So example now, see what happened to me when I tried it. So judging now that I've got Windows 10 64-bit, I clicked on the DRV setup 64 and you get this screen turn up. You then click on yes and it says INF file not found, and there's no drop down menu to actually find the file itself, as you can see here now. The way I made this work was doing this. You then locate the INF file, which is the one here. I've actually wrote the extension on the actual file itself. As you can see now, I put INF on the file here now, so for purposes of the video and also for myself. So what you do now is you would right click that file and this comes up. You would then click on the word install. You click install like this now and that screen comes up. You then press yes, and that's it. You will then head over to Device Manager, which you can find by typing in DEV, and there you go, Device Manager. Your fan will be located under the USB, which is, when I had the problem first of all, it showed the yellow asterisk sign as the symbol for the fan was not working properly at all. So it will show up straight away as an error. But I fixed this error now, it's probably why it's not showing, but I'll try and see which one it was. Let's quickly unplug the fan and then see whether it shows up again. So let's unplug the fan for a second and then plug it back in again. Okay, so when I did it the first time, I had like a yellow asterisk symbol here, meaning it's not working. All I did on the driver which wasn't working for the fan was, example here now, I would right click it, click on update driver, and it would ask me to search for drivers automatically. I did that and it installed the drivers. So then, having the file still on my computer, all I did afterwards was click on the word LED fan icon, which brings up the fan icon itself. So like I said before, you have dragged all the contents of the actual folder to your desktop, so you have the CD contents all here now. So all I did was just click on the word here now saying USB programmable RGB fan. I've wrote that myself, but before it you can see it said LED fan. So you click on the LED fan and it brings up this menu. So this menu here is how you customize everything that is shown on your fan. So you got, as you can see here now, you've got 7 places here now to write whatever you want. For example, now you can just do that and then so on like that. But I'll tell you what I've wrote on the fan so far, and it's my YouTube channel name. So to show you that it's a very good fan. So let me show you now the fan with my USB, with my YouTube channel as the LED RGB light up. So let's go to it now and have a look. So as I said before, I'm going to show you this in detail. I'm going to show you now what my fan looks like when I turn it on. So going to my fan here now, as I said before, this gold strip here is what is showing what you're seeing through the fan, and the clear one is just like, clear. So finding the switch on the side of the fan, you turn it on, but be warned that because I'm playing this through a phone camera, it's going to look a bit weird compared to the actual product itself, because in person without the camera on the phone it's better, but because, as you know, the camera is picking up the blade spinning around all the time, so it may look, the image make the image look a bit funny compared to what it actually looks like when you actually sit next to the fan. So let's turn it on now, like I said before, with the switch on the side, and you'll see what I've wrote. As you can see here now, it's slowly starting to write my YouTube channel name, Garner. Next one will be the collective. So you can have this, spinning around like it is here now. The next message page will be a different colour. So you've got 7 slots to put like your LED message in there, and each one will change. I said before, it's flickering like that because it's picking up the fan blade spinning round. It's not doing that if you see it by the naked eye itself. And also as well, you can see it had red first of all, and then I had green. You can customize every single letter on this with any colour you want. The choices are red, yellow, light blue, dark blue, black, and I think grey as well. So it's saying here now for Garner Collective YouTube channel, so you can have this rotating left, rotating right, extinguishing. When I say extinguishing, I mean the words vanishing, either like that, vanishing slowly, or vanishing by going straight into the actual closeness of the fan in a round circle, vanishing, and so on. So as you can see now, that's amazing, isn't it? Like I said before, it looks better in person because the camera blades are being picked up by the phone camera. Okay, so you want to know how to program it, don't you? So the way to program it is you can't do it with the fan on. So we have to turn the fan off so that it recognizes us changing it. So turn the fan off. There we are, straight away it's off. It's amazing, isn't it? And it does give you a slight breeze, a nice breeze. So example now, you would head over to the LED editor for the actual camera. The fan itself. As I said before, you click on the USB icon here. As you can see, there it is. That's the LED fan download, which is part of the folder. So example now, you've clicked on that, and this has come up. So let's say you want to say let's do some simple word. Let's say the word cat. So example now, let's put cat and dog in the word. So in the first, so you head over now to your message box here, which is left hand side. As you can see now, you can put 7 messages in there. 7 messages of a certain length in there. I'll show you how many words you can put in there. So let's do this. You can put quite a few in, and you can put spaces in as well, like say for instance the cat and so on. So example now, we're going to type in cat on the first sentence. So cat. Next one, we're going to put the word dog in. So D-O-G, and that's it. So you want to preview it, don't you? What it looks like before we actually turn on the fan. So we click on the word preview at the bottom here now, and as you can see here now, the words are spinning round. So we've got the word cat coming up first, then we have dog, and as I said before, each message gives a different colour, but you can customize that yourself by clicking on, say for instance, the cat box here, and you'll see Vic's box appear, which you can get the arrows at the top and widen the box. There you go, widen the box and so on. So we can do that, and then afterwards, like, you can actually colour the words in. So to colour the words in any colour you want, you'd click on the pen icon here, which is there. Click on the pen icon here, and there you are. You got the colours on the side: red, green, dark blue, yellow, purple, light blue, and white. So let's say we want the part of the cat, the C, the back of this part of the cat here word now in green. So you'd click on the boxes below the word cat, which is here. All this here now you can actually customize here with colours. So we'll click on change the colours. That's what you do. That one will be red, that one's green, so you said it before, green. And then if you want blue on another part of it, you'd like go to another part of the word cat, and there we are, blue here, yellow there, purple I mean, sorry, yellow, and then blue again. And then we go to this part here, the cat word, we go there, so that's red, we've got red already, we don't need to change it. Go to this. So we'll have that in blue. As you can see, it's turned to blue. That's going to be purple. That's going to be that colour, and so on. And then afterwards you'll run it. So we want the T. We're going to change the T to that colour. But if you want to, you can actually fill up the whole box as well if you want to, just by doing this. And then a bit more here. And so on. So once you've done that, as you can see now, it looks completely different to what it was before. You would then close this, because that's saved already. Close that, and if you preview it now, it's all different colour, isn't it? Let's do the same for dog. So click on the word dog, and you can see it's all green here. So let's change it. And a different colour here.
New studies available on Prolific.
Bit more here. So that will do then. So those are being customised there now. So you can see it's all look festive now, a lot better. So we exit that already. We do a quick preview again. So cats in festive colours, and then dog should be the same now as well. There we are, dog in that colour as well. And as you can see,
Studies available on Prolific.
and as you can see now, you've got opening sequence. You can either have it going from left to right, right to left, up and down, down and up, from middle to nearby, to middle, or display, anti-clockwise rotation or clockwise rotation, or display should be putting both words on the screen at the same time. I think it's so anyway. Let's have a look if it does that. So click on all display, click on preview. And you can have it in middle sequence, you can have it anti-clockwise again, you can have it to flash and remain. So let's make it flash. So let's make it flash 3 times. The closing sequence is when the word goes off the screen. I like to have it go from 2 nearby to the middle. So I'll click on that now and do the same with this word from 2 to the middle. So that's all done now. So let's preview again. So I'll click on preview, and you can see now it's flashing, isn't it, the word cat. And then dog spins round. So let's turn off the flash and put it back to what it was, which is, what was it now? It was anti-clockwise rotation. Well, let's turn it back to clockwise rotation, and the same for that as well. So now preview again, and you'll see the flashing of the cat has now changed. So now you've done this now, you can add, like, if you want to, a few icons. Like you got all the symbols here, like you've got hearts, you've got kisses, you've got faces and all that stuff. And click on the word dog, let's put a few hearts in there as well. Heart, face, that, and so on. So that's going to be in the same colour because I haven't customised that. But now you're saying to yourself, now you've done this on the screen now, I want to see it on the fan. So to upload what you've done on the actual LED editor, you must have the fan off. As you can see now, the fan is off. So what we do now, you go to the box again, you click on the word upload, and the box underneath, which is black, will suddenly start to turn blue as it loads all the information into the fan. So let's look at that now. So let's click on the upload, and as you can see now, the fan's receiving information and the bar is loading. You see it's turned all blue. So now this is all being programmed now from the screen, to the keyboard, all up the USB, into the wire, and into this part of the fan. So now we want to see what we've made, don't we? So what we do, we turn on the power switch. As you can see now, that silver button on the side. Now be amazed. There we go. Cat, dog, with the symbols of the smiley faces, sad faces. But as I said before, it looks better in person because the fan blades are being picked up by the sensitive camera. But in person, like I said before, it's clear, it's bright, it's fantastic looking. But it's only that it's playing through the phone, it looks different. So as you can see, you've got the icons in red, which I didn't change. But if you want to edit anything, what you do, turn the fan off again, go back to your RGB editor, you click on the symbols that is put in, which are not customized in colors, you then take them out, and again, take them out. And you do not need to save what you've done because it's already saved into the actual fan itself. But if you want to, you can actually save the file. You can see now the word save as a file and label it what you want. So example now, you could be playing like Gears of War, and you might have your fan displaying Gears of War spinning around and so on like that. So you can have like a file named Gears of War. You can have one saying happy birthday, and you can save that as well, happy birthday, weddings or whatever. It always stores what you've put into it, and it will always be as a backup as well, by like saving a file to your desktop or where you want to save it. So as I did now, we've taken out the symbols. You can see now it's spinning around without the symbols, but because I haven't stored it into the fan, it's still going to display the symbols of like the happy faces. So what we need to do again is we need to upload that change, which will make the fan flash because it's recognizing the data, and also this bar filled up. So let's look at it from a distance and you'll see both. So I'll click on upload here. You can see the fan is doing it and the bars are done. So what do we do now? That's correct, we turn on the fan and get ready. As you can see, the symbols for happy and sad and all that have all gone, and the word cat is spinning round. Now there's the word dog. And it's very simple to do. So I've given you a detailed explanation. I will put in the link, my description, cheapest price to buy them from and the person I bought them from, and also I've told you in the video how to install the software of this RGB fan. And as I said before, Aliexpress do the fans in either customizable words, or they come in like a clock format, which I think the clock also shows the temperature of the room you're in. You also get a little disc, like I said before. Put a disc into your PC, drag the entire contents to your desktop, and then use the instructions in my video of what to do. Any problems, message me and I'll be able to help you. So that's an amazing fan, and there's like a slight breeze coming from it as well. That's how good it is. There's a breeze coming from this fan as well. Even though it's not very warm in the house, it does feel a nice breeze. So to simply do it is turn off your fan. If you finish it for the day, turn off your fan, unplug it, and there you go. And before we go, I just want to show you the fan at night. So I'm going to turn off the lights in the living room, and we'll do it right now. As you can see, we're in complete darkness now. Turning on the fan to see how bright it is. Like I said before, it looks better in person. Right now it's displaying the word cat, but I've customized, as you saw, in different colours. Then it's the word dog in different colours. And so on. But it's a very, very good fan, good price, very good invention from Aliexpress China. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you do. And another video coming soon. Thank you. Bye.